It's finally here. A little over a week ago, SZ Petty released a video showing how you can make a basic camera path in 1.9 with just a few command blocks. That inspired me to create an easy-to-use tool that can help you create beautiful cutscenes in vanilla Minecraft without using hundreds of commands. There were a number of flaws with SZ Petty's system, all of which have been eliminated in a sleek interface that makes creating flawless vanilla cutscenes easier than ever. Of course, we're still limited by 20 frames per second, but even so, this tool is a must-have for Mapmakers, and I'm going to show you how to use it. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to click the link in the description, which will bring you to the official vanilla cutscene generator page with the most recent version. And at the time of this recording, that is version 1.3, as you can see right there. And so basically what you want to do is you want to go up to File. You could see it in this graphic right here. This is my copy, so you can't edit this. You want to go to File, make a copy, and name it something else that you would like. So how about Cutscene Generator Private? So this is now your copy. You push OK, and it will bring you to your own version of this page that you can edit yourself. So once you've got that page loaded up, if you want to, you can just click on this and push Delete. And push OK, so yes, you can edit that. So let's take a look at all of the settings first before we start looking at the points. Basically, you can hover over each thing in each setting in order to see a note about how it works. So time S, that's pretty self-explanatory. In order to get from your first point to your last point, this is the number of seconds that it takes. So you can double click on this and enter whatever value you want. So let's have ours take 40 seconds. Okay, then you have speed multiplier. This basically just allows you to fine-tune your time. The way that this thing is calculated is basically it multiplies your time by your speed. So if you want it to just be normal and just do the number of seconds you put here, just type in 1. You don't really need to worry about speed multiplier unless you want to fine-tune it, maybe put 1.5, 4545, or 0.3, whatever, you know. So, but just to leave it at 1 is fine. Next is auto game mode set. Now, in order for the camera path to function properly because of gravity, you need to be in spectator mode, and it will automatically set you in spectator mode. But it also has a feature, that will put you back into whatever game mode you specify. So you can choose, if you're making an adventure map, let's say, put me back in adventure mode as soon as the path is complete. Then lock head rotation. Now, normally you would want this to true. Basically, when it's true, it means that while the camera path is going on, while the cutscene is happening, you will not be able to move your head. And if you have that set to true, then you won't be able to move your head. If you have it set to false, then you'll be able to move your head, but you won't be able to move your body during the cutscene. If for some reason your path isn't functioning properly or you're getting some lag, just go ahead and set this to false, because it actually reduces lag by a little bit if you set it to false. So, but we're going to set ours to true, because that's normally what you're going to want. Next up is camera path ID. Now this allows the generator to work for multiple times in the same world. So basically, this allows you to kind of name each of your paths. So for the first cutscene in your map, you can go ahead and give that an ID of 1. And this is basically the path. In the scoreboard, you set all the players' scoreboard value of this objective right here, which you can specify, or if you leave it blank, it'll default to camera ID. And you leave that blank, you basically set their score to whatever camera path you want. So if you want to see camera path 2, you set it to 2. If you want to see camera path 4, you set it to 4, etc. So let's make this one camera path 1. Or if you only want to use one of these in your world, you could just set it to -1. But we're going to use, we're going to use 1. So our camera ID path, RD, will be 1. Next is the command line coordinates. Now you can leave these blank and it will default to 2 in the positive X direction and tilde on the Y and Z. Basically, this is where your command blocks are going to spawn in relation to your one-click install command block. And basically, you can put in an absolute coordinate or a relative coordinate, whatever. And if you leave it blank, it will default to what it says over here. Then, that is basically those are basically all of the settings you need. If you want to watch this video again, you could just press this button right here and it will take you to it. So, over here you've got all of your points 1 through 10. Now you can add up to 500 points, and I may increase that later if people want me to add more, by using the add button below, which is right here, and entering the number of rows to add. So I could add 1 row to get 11 points, and this is going to show up just because I have it protected. So just go ahead and push, don't show this again for 5 minutes, okay. You'll get that every time you try to edit something that's not a point or a setting. So now we have 11 points, but, so now what we want to do is we actually want to create our camera path. And also, right over here, you can see, remember not to skip points. For example, if you have a 0.5, then you've got to have points 1 through 4. If you want to clear all of this area, if you want to just clear all the points, you can push this button right here that says Clear Point. Now, it may ask you that it needs authorization to run. Just go ahead and push Allow. It won't do anything bad to your spreadsheet or anything. So here, you're just going to enter them X, Y, Z, RX, and RY. So let's go into Minecraft. And here we are with the sample structure. I know, isn't it beautiful? So first, you're going to want to bring up your F3 screen like so. And you can see over here, that you have the XYZ coordinates and the facing right here, and you see you have RX and RY. It does not say RX and RY, but that's what it is. So what you want to do is you just want to copy it from the chat. So find your first point where you want to start. I want to start right here. So I'm going to type in the chat. I'm going to look at the X coordinate first, and that's -1.298. You don't have to be exact with the coordinates, but you can if you want to. 603, let's say, and then 4.266. Next, I'm going to go and look under facing for the RX, which is 155.0. You don't really need the 0.0. And 34.9 for the RY. So now I'm going to select all, copy, go back into the spreadsheet, go to point number 1, and paste it in. And there you go. That's just the first point. And now you're going to go ahead and find the second point that you want. So next I want it to go to over here. So we're going to write -8.260, 11.7, 1.831, select all, copy, paste it into the next point, and so on and so forth until you have the path that you want. So I will just finish that up, and I will be back with you in a second. Okay guys, I am back, and I've put it in just 5 sample points. I wasn't really trying to do anything specific. And I should also mention that you can only use absolute coordinates here. I'm not sure if that will be changing. It may or may not. So now that we've got all our points in, all we have to do is go up here. We don't even have to push anything. We go over here, click on the, right next to where it says one-click installer, this green box right here, and just do Command-C. And now you have that copied to your clipboard. So all we have to do is do /give. First of all, let's take down our F3 screen, /give @p command_block. Place it down, and paste the command in. And then the easiest thing to do would just be to press this button down here that says needs redstone and set it to always active. And there we go. The machine will spawn in. You can break this command block. And this is the whole thing. This is all we need. So, in order to start it, like I said, scoreboard players set at a camera ID 1. So nothing's going to happen now because we've just specified when we're traveling on a path, which path we should be on. Then we just go ahead and do set at a step 0. By the way, you can see right here, a camera path has just been installed into your world. Shows you the path ID and the scoreboard objective that you specified. And you can also have links to my channel and the generator. So set at a step 0, push enter, and there you go. Our generator, or rather our cutscene, will begin. And that is all there is to it. I don't believe I missed anything. However, if I did, I will probably put it in the description. So I put a lot of work into this, guys, and thank you also for SZ Petty for inspiring me to make this. And I really think it's going to help a lot of people. It is so compact. I mean, it's crazy. Those are all the command blocks you need, plus 1 for each point. So, like, for example, Crush Pixel's old filter, would have hundreds and hundreds of command blocks. This thing is so light on your world. All it is teleporting you around. There is no, moving redstone block or anything. It's just so simple. Oh, whoops. I could put us into adventure mode and fell. But anyway, that is really all there is to it. I really hope you guys enjoy it. If you have suggestions or bugs or whatever, just contact me. You can put it in the comments. You can comment on the official document, whatever you want. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, a comment, or better yet, hit that subscribe button. And also, for this video, please share it, because I want as many people to take advantage of it as possible. So, yes, please like, subscribe, share, and thank you very much for watching. And, of course, I will see you next time.